And make sure that you put down all of your sound, because it'll take a second to show up. So we are here, and we're getting ready to start. I'm going to set this little watch party. Yay! Start a watch party right now. Here we go. And so we have started. And hey, everyone, it's going to take a second for people to kind of show up with us. Hopefully. Oh, there's an error loading, of course. Okay. Oh, hey, there's my friend Cecily. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, hey, everyone, we're here, and you know the normal stuff of trying to get started and everything. There's so much. There's an error loading again. This is a mess. Dang it. I hate these things. You know, it's a mess. I wish, I don't know if you all are having problems with the watch party. No, stop.
Oh, let me do that.
Yeah, let's do the watch party. Okay, so up next, yeah, this is what I want. Now playing. Yes.
Mine is working.
Mine seems to be working, but I can't see it.
The watch party?
I don't. Okay, there's just an error loading. I don't know why, but we live. All right. Well, anyway, we here. And hopefully the technology will do what it is that we want for it to do. So happy Mother's Day, everyone. Da, 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 da. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. Ha, ha, ha. We like Mother's Day. That's my non-singing self. That's the sound that I use when I want to annoy my children. You know? Doesn't it? Yes. Doesn't everybody have that sound? You remember when your mother came, anybody remember when their mother came to get them up and you didn't want to get up? My mother used like a wet washcloth and smacked it on my face and said, "Get up, child." And she was like,
my mom has more of a footstep, an intentional walk. You hear it. So I think I have that too.
What did your mother do, Cecily?
My mother likes to sleep in just like I do, so we're on the same page in that regard. It's my dad. He would come in and lie to me when I had to go to school. He would lie to me about what time it was. Like if I had to be somewhere at 7, he'd come in the room and say, "Cecily, it's 6:45," but it wasn't. But my mom would still be in bed just like me.
See, I had the doctor mother. I remember one day that we got up and my mother was like, "Get up, Allison, I gotta take some blood," because for some reason, I don't know why, I was sick or something. I'm like, "What?" So she came with a syringe and went like this. You know, I had the weird mother. Like my earrings. How many of you, where did you all get your earrings? My earrings were pierced by my mother with a needle on the hot stove, and you put some ice in there and then you stick that needle in. Yay, that's how I got my ears pierced.
You remember?
I remember because she went all over the house, and she ran all over the house chasing me because I'm like, "No, I don't want to do it." I was 5.
Oh, I was too young to remember. They were in before, any damage could be done.
Oh, man.
Any memory damage could be done.
That's beautiful. But we are here celebrating Mother's Day, and we're also talking about healing and how the power of music and healing. And I brought you two together because you two, to me, really, really exhibit in your lives and in your music like a really healing force. Just what it is that you do, the way that you sing. Ooh, it's so pretty. Like, I like music, like for real. And it's like the way that you all do stuff. I'm like, I was listening this morning. I was like, wee. So I wanted to introduce my audience to you because a lot of us, I've been in jazz a lot lately, but both of you have been a part of the kind of jazz soul kind of world, and I was a part of that and still am in many respects. So I get to put my soul shoes on when I come in here. So like Tamara, could you tell me like what like you did this really wonderful thing at this conference at the what is the DC Music Conference?
Yeah, the DC Music Summit.
Yes, that's it. And like tell me really quickly like what you talked about. It was fabulous. I was blown away.
I was so happy that we finally met there
Mm-hmm.
because we had known each other for like such a long time and,
Mm-hmm.
shared this love in the DC music community. And then to see you there. And as I was talking about my arts and healing work, I was
Mm-hmm.
so floored. And we just hit it off right away. Like
We
we
sure
couldn't
did.
separate for the rest of the day.
We sure did. Like the whole day. Like the whole day.
The whole day. It was so
Mm-hmm.
much fun. So, can you hear me okay out there?
Yeah,
Or
I think they
okay,
can hear you. I think. I'm
okay.
trying to
Because I'm
see.
all in my own ear,
I
and
hear
I
you.
just want to make sure folks out there are good. But music as healing. Music has always been. I didn't realize it, but always been a healing component for me. And for the last 8 years, I've been able to share that and share my gift with people who are facing illnesses. So not only have I been able to work and produce and write songs that are healing for myself and for my audience, I think that's where it started though, for myself, but also extend that to people in hospitals and healthcare settings and sing to them one on one.
That
And
is
yeah,
ridiculously wonderful.
yeah, it's been a treasure in my life. To be
That's
able to provide that. And it's just something that really just started the way I sing in hospital settings is how I started singing anyway,
mm-hmm.
just a cappella,
Mm-hmm.
me and a small audience. So very intimate. That's how it began, and that's how it is right now. So um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Cool. So I
I
mean,
so much to say about it.
well, we're going to talk a little bit more about it, but um, so Cecily, one of the things that really got me about you, I've been watching your IG page, and like you have this meditation thing that's going on, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But how did you kind of get into this whole kind of self love and growth and kind of spiritual healing and things like that in your music?
Wow, that's a really good question. So where to even start with that? I mean, as far as the meditation series, so anyone watching, feel free to join me. I'm doing live guided meditations on my Instagram page every Monday morning at 9 a.m. I just started last week and it was really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to continuing that. But for me, I've always like when people ask me why I started singing, why I wanted to start singing, for me it was just about the healing power of my voice. Like it just felt so good to sing, like it feels so
Mm,
the vibrations are just so wonderful.
mm,
And so a few years ago I started offering this workshop called Singing for Healing, which is all about how you can use your voice as a healing tool. And I'm actually going to be doing it virtually with the Strathmore Children's Chorus on
mm,
Tuesday through a Zoom call. So I'm excited about that. I haven't tried to do it virtually before, so this will be really fun. But I think for me, like music and healing are one. Like they
mm,
music is healing, and for as far as my music goes, like my own writing, I realized I've known for a long time. I think my whole life I've known this, but it just became more came to the front of my mind, the front of my practice is that music is affirmations, like music is
mm.
prayer, music is spells, like whatever you know, the words are you manifest those things. So for me, it was really important as an artist to offer music that would manifest good things in people's lives. And I try to be really intentional about that. So that's kind of my approach to things. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more, but we're going to start getting to the music. So I'm going to start off with just what it is that you're talking about, the intentionality of music. I did this song called Every Song on my latest EP, Obrigada. And I wrote it to do this particular record. And it talks about just some of those kinds of spiritual growth and learning, and we'll figure it out. Let me go ahead and turn to this. So just to let you all know, I really was trying to work and figure out what it is that process of me writing, and music is that process that Cecily just talked about, of who you are. So this is called Every Song. And really quick, let me do this. And I'm trying to be like the person that does everything all at the same time. Okay. Every song that I sing seems to have a message about what I have to do in my life. I have to find out and be with myself to realize what is true for me. And I fell down and get up, believing I must keep on, not knowing that I'll be alright, even though I feel like I don't know where to go, so I can be free. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light in every song. Every song that I sing makes me think about the lesson my life received. So the music I feel grounded in fascination, who I am to be. As I grow into my true self, I have to write about my journey. Every step that I make into effervescent consciousness moving. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light in every song. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light. Every song I sing, every note I play, every word I write, every mystery in my brain will be brought to light. In every song.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Yes. Every song brought to life.
Thank you. I mean,
Beautiful.
that's the thing that with that thing is, you know how you write stuff and you can't play your own material? like, like I'm having difficulty. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, like this is one of those songs. I'm like, damn it! Can other people play this and not me?
I wish I could
sometimes I
play.
write melodies and I'm like, why did I do that? This is hard.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, you know, I've done that for a while, and I don't know how to like stop myself from making stuff that's so difficult for me to do. I remember I was in the studio once, and I was singing a song, and I think I sang it like 20 times, and my brother was my producer at that time, and he's like, "Okay, well, you just need to do it again." I'm like, "Well, what do I need to do? What kind of thing? You just need to sing like Whitney Houston." Like, well, damn. I can't
That's
do
it. Nice
that.
and easy.
It's like, oh, what the hell?
I think sometimes things or melodies come through us and it's like, okay, you know, it's difficult sometimes, but then that's when we have to go and like practice what really came to us. It's crazy. I have a couple of songs like that too. I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be me. I did not make that up. That's not me.
Well, that's when you know, like the spiritual part of music making, it just kind of
Yeah.
rains down on you. Like, and it don't come from you. Like you're like, this didn't come from me. You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
It's just a
Yeah.
download.
It really
Mhm.
is. It's like a download from the universe or God or Yahweh or however you want to think about it. Sometimes you're just a mouthpiece for
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And you just learn that, like, art, I think that's part of the healing process of art. Like, it comes out your mouth and it's no longer yours.
Yeah.
And it's however it is that other people kind of deal with it. So I want to move it on over to Tammy because, girl, I was listening to your stuff this morning. Oh my God. I was like, I was doing like a two-step. You like talking about teen spirit and woo! Damn. Y'all need to go out and check a sister out because it was so
But don't
beautiful.
go out right now. Not right now, though.
Not right at this moment, but y'all need to like check her out. I'm gonna put you up. Come on.
All right. Thank you. I want to, in that line of understand how powerful words are. That song you just sang, Allison, about the song Becoming Life, and Cecily, you know, you're really rich in these affirmations that you're singing about and you're doing the work of meditation with affirmations. I think about the word and what it means, and what my mom has instilled, and my mom and my dad instilled in me from a young person, from being a young child. And so I wrote this song called She Believed because there are things, I'm so grateful that I have a mom that says encouraging things to me. I think that's a part of the legacy of the Wellons girls and women, that we really speak positive things over each other. And so I'm gonna sing this song called She Believed. My husband actually wrote the bass. We wrote the song together. He told me, this is my husband, Kennard Cherry here. And even before I sing, I want to say that in honor of moms and the mother figures, I want to tell you who I am. I am Tamara Wellons, the daughter of Carol Wellons, the granddaughter of Ruth Wellons Lane, the great-great-granddaughter of Julia Wellons Holloman, and the great-great-granddaughter of Mariah, and the great-great-great-granddaughter of Temperance Brown. Just wanted to introduce myself, knowing who I came from. There was this little girl from Ivor. Oh, she thought she could sing. Ooh, that's what people told her. Girl, you can sing. But her mama told her one thing. She told her, she said, girl, you're pretty. That's what mama said. You pretty, Tammy. Then one day She said, girl. You know, it takes a little bit to believe that about yourself as a young girl. Then one day, oh, one day, one day she believed what her mama said. She believed, oh, she believed what her mama said. And now, that's how the story begins. Thank you.
Woohoo! Mama! Yeah. I like that.
Get you on the piano with that, Allison.
Shoot. If I had known, I could summon. Something like that. I don't know. You know.
And you know what? The song is not complete. We need. I got another part 2 to that. So.
Oh man. Like that was great.
Wow. Thank you.
I like the message of it because you know that's what mothers do. Come on, go ahead, girl. You go sing. That's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. You all right? Go on out there. You got it. You know. All
right. So now we've got Cecily coming up. You know, and I just wanted to say I've been like saying this when we first started up, saying like you all have to go and see her visual EP. I posted it on my Facebook page, and it's this beautiful thing that talks about the starting of a relationship. And I like the part where you were like, finally the girl was like, I'm just not ready. You know?
Sometimes you're not ready.
And it was just this visual thing that, you know, like the flowers and the beauty and the big old headdress at the end. I'm like, what?
That's my favorite.
How did you come to make this whole thing?
Wow. So I started off, I made the album, I made the music first, and the music was inspired by these different books I had read about love, about unconditional love. And this director named Terrell Siobhan, filmmaker, reached out to me and said, I really want to work on a music video project and I love your stuff. Can we work together? And we met and we talked through everything. And after that meeting, we were like, yeah, we got to do a short film. We got to, we're going to make a short film. Like, we're going to take all the music. We're going to weave this storyline. You know, these are the people we want to work with, cinematographers, stylists and everything. And it just came together.
It was amazing.
I'm very, very proud of it. Yeah.
It's amazing. People
very much a collaborative effort.
Yeah, well, that's how this stuff gets done. But I was just so blown away just by the visuals, the music, and just the way you sang. I'm like, oh, yes. Yes, it's like, I like music. I think y'all have figured that out. And I just like it when singers can sing. It makes me so very happy because it's you know, not everybody can do this, like for real. And when I'm around people, I'm like, oh, I just like it. You like, I'm just gonna put you up because I just want you to go ahead and sing. Go ahead.
All right, she said I need to go ahead and sing. So this
That's
first
right.
song I want to do. This first song I want to do is I'm going to do this song. It's actually from the project that Allison just mentioned, which is called Awakening. The album's called Awakening Part 1. and working on part 2, guys. But this song is from Awakening Part 1, and it's my mom's favorite song from the project, so I wanted to do it today for her. And this song is called Acceptance, and it's inspired by a quote from a writer and teacher named Thich Nhat Hanh, and it's from his book called How to Love. And the quote is, "Understanding is love's other name." And so this song is really about just offering your loved one the space to be their full selves, to listen deeply to them, and to understand them. And I think that that's the greatest thing we can do as human beings. And also, that's what our mothers offer us. That's so invaluable, is that unconditional love and acceptance. So this song is Acceptance. I offer you my ear and a spirit ready to hear. My mind is clear, no judge, no victim here. I offer you this space of forgiveness and grace. I see the suffering on your face. Find relief in my embrace. 'Cause the world may reject you, but you reject yourself too. But here, darling, is something new. Acceptance, long overdue. I offer you my time and sweetness if you need to cry. But laughter is fine. Well, just follow the signs, yeah. I offer you my silence, no remedy, no defense. Don't try to make sense. Just speak until you're cleansed. 'Cause the world may reject you, but you reject yourself too. But here, darling, is something new. Acceptance, long overdue. Yeah. Woo. Ooh. Cause the world may reject you, so you reject yourself too. But here, darling, is something new. Acceptance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang, girl. What?
Yes, acceptance.
What? Oh my God.
Love it.
Oh my God. What?
I think that's one of my favorite songs to sing now, actually.
I can see why. I'm like,
Partially because, like
acceptance.
we talked about the video, I now when I sing it, I picture myself in that garden, like
It's so powerful.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that I wanted to bring you all on, because the power of your lyrics, just saying acceptance over and over again, like that is something that I work with. And your mother's always like, well, I accept you because I love you, but you don't always believe that because they're supposed to love you, but
That's
just
real.
like you have to kind of, if the way that you sing that, it like I just want to sit there and listen to that again, like that light, pretty tone, and
Thank
I'm
you.
just
It's like
I
a flower.
also want to
Your
give a
voice.
shout out to Aaron Abernathy, who I co-wrote that song with. He's an amazing artist who is a soul artist, pianist, music director, all around wonderful person. Also a DC-based artist, and we wrote that song together. And he has an album of affirmations and meditations too. So I encourage everyone to check that out. Since we're talking about healing today, Aaron Abernathy, definitely look him up. He's amazing.
Yes,
Yes,
most definitely. So I just wanted to let everybody know that, again, you see on the bottom of your screen that this is a free stream, but we're taking tips and donations, and know that 25% of these donations are going to the World Central Kitchen that is feeding everyone, like literally everyone, and feeding our first responders. We're still in it. We're getting ready to open up, but hopefully things will remain safe. And so I wanted people to understand that they can go to PayPal, they can go to Cash App, and they can go to Venmo, and to know that everything is on your screen at the bottom, and know that this is split between all of us three, and off the top I'm giving to the World Central Kitchen, because mothers feed people. That's what mothers do. And this is Mother's Day. So I'm going to continue, because this time goes by so fast. It goes by like boop, so fast. And I want everybody to get in another song. And yes, baby, you could go. My child came in and she wanted to get to the printer and get her stuff that she wanted to do. And she's trying to be all quiet and nice.
I tried to get my kids to come in and be my audience, but they fled. I don't know where they went.
Kids don't. Oh gosh. All right. So this next song that I'm going to do comes from my second or third record, Bear. And I didn't get a chance to do this that often. But I'm going to go ahead and do this song called Just a Word. And it's about what love is. So here we go. They say love, it's just a word. I say love is something more. It's perseverance when there's no help in sight. It's deliverance when you find out what's right. It's construction, putting together, seeing the truth. It's a revelation. solution. Believe in what your heart says do until it's done. You've won. And they said love is just a word. That's what they said. And they said that love is just a word. And they said that love is just a word. I say it's all there is. One word can tell it all. One word to show the world. One word just spells it out. This word of strength and power, it's a word throughout the ages, shared from mother to son, father to daughter, sister to brother, friend to friend, and on, never undone. What a gift to be given. And they said, love is just a word. And they said that love was just a word. That's what they said. Said that love is just a word. I say it's all. There are people in this world, sad though it may seem, live out their whole lives denying that love is real. How can this happen? What should be our reaction? Go back to the definition. 'Cause love is not an abstraction, it is tangible and it's real. Go out and touch, go out and feel. And they said, love's just a word. And they said that love was just a word. Said that love is just a word. I say it's all. I say it's all. There is. I say it's all 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 there is.
All right.
Thank you. Oh Lord, you know when you play, I'm like, you know, somehow the little chord come out. I'm like, oh crap. Playing and singing is not always the easiest thing to do.
You do it well.
Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, Tamara, you are up. Let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this song for the moms who took motherhood as a surprise, didn't know some things. It's actually from an album I wrote called Songs for Jamie. It's called Nobody Told Me. And although it's about the main character, Janie, this whole project is centered around her. This particular song was me and what I was going through at that particular time. So I'm sure some moms and some women out there who, there's some people who might be able to relate to this. Nobody told me I had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me I had to keep it all together, hurt and in love. I'm tired, fighting all the loneliness that wants to claim me. It's on me. Clean up, pay the bills, turn the lights off. It's all on me. Wash the dishes, wipe the nose, take the trash out. Oh, nobody told me I had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me I had to keep it all together, hurting in love. Nobody told me I had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me I had to keep it all together, hurting in love. It's all a part of this big plan. Yeah. Wish I had paid more attention to me. Nobody told me had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me it all together, hurting in love. Ooh, hurting in love. Nobody told me how to be. Oh, la da 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 da. It's all a part of this big plan. Wish I had paid more attention to me. Nobody told me I had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me I had to keep it all together, hurting in love. Nobody told me I had to be this Wonder Woman bearing it all. Nobody told me I had to keep it all together.
Wow. That's for real talk.
Yeah,
Can I say that's real talk? Because like that's, nobody knows when you become a mother how hard that stuff is. Like, and you got to take care of it.
Yeah.
Period.
And you know what? It's not all like that. It's just those moments when it comes. Like, I captured it right there on that song for me.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That is dope. We gonna keep on running. Come on, let's go to
I
Cecily.
wanted to just ask Tammy, could you talk more about your songs for Janie Project? Because I was so honored that you invited me to be a part of that with you. So tell
Yes.
people
Good.
about it. So then when we get out
Yay.
of quarantine, they can come.
Oh yes. Thank you, Cecily, for that. I was thinking about that that show that we did in Richmond. A couple of years ago, Cecily came and was part of the cast. It was wonderful. Well, Songs for Janie is um, a work that's inspired by Zora Neale Hurston's novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Mm.
And Janie is the main character. She goes through different stages of her life, searching for herself. She really kind of creates the blueprint for womanhood, in my opinion, this character, because I read it. I read this book several times, and this particular time that it spoke to me, I heard music, and I created music that spoke for Janie. And this project is a concept album, but it's also a theatrical concert that I've toured and will continue to tour for as long as venues and places will have me. It's a theatrical concert that I perform called Songs for Janie.
That's amazing.
Thank
That's well, we went with the end. We're gonna all talk about what it is that our various other projects. But that's like I need
Yeah,
to see that.
that was the
That's
healing piece. That
yeah,
that was the healing project for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gosh, it's too little time. Go ahead.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna end on another original song, but before I do that, I just wanted to say thank you to all the mothers. I want to say thank you to my mother, my grandmother, great grandmothers, aunties, and godmothers. And I want to just say thank you too to all of the women who have mothered us through their writing, our ancestral mothers like Zora Neale Hurston, like Toni Morrison, like Alice Walker, like
Mhm.
Ntozake Shange, all these women who helped to mother me through the writing. And
Right.
this last song is just about being grateful to be alive. It's called "Don't Hide the Sun."
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. This is another one I wrote with Aaron Abernathy. Shout out to Aaron Abernathy today. Yeah. Mhm. Hey, yeah, yeah. Don't hide, sun. Feels so darn good on my face. Don't hide, sun. It feels so damn good on my face. Hey, 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 yeah. Head resting on the cloud grass in between my toes, stretched out into myself. I just wanna be here with me, right here, right now. Oh, oh, oh yeah, don't hide, sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Yeah, don't hide, sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself. Oh, won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself today. today. Wanna run from myself. Hey, don't hide, son. It feels so damn good on my face. Well, don't hide, son. Doesn't it feel so good just to be alive? Right here, right now, just to be alive. Right here, right now, just to be alive. Right here, right now, just to be alive. Yeah. Right now. Oh, just to be alive. Right now. Oh, just to be alive. Right here. Hey, just to be alive.
Yeah.
Right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. Feels so good to be alive with y'all.
Feels so
Yeah,
good
girl.
to be alive, Joe.
Yeah.
Woo, right here, right now. I'm like, whoa, right here, right now. Girl, what?
Yes.
Thank you.
I love
Girl,
that.
what? I love that. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Before we end, I want to say, hey, I want to shout out to Julie Matt. Thank you for stopping by. Petra Martin, Heidi, say hey, and Wayne Lentz, and Hada, and Paula, and Chad, and Travis, and Stephanie, and Lonnie, and so many people. John Bibbs was here. That was my friend, Waving Brown. Oh my goodness. There's so many people who came and stopped by and said and spent their brunch with us. I want to say thank you so much for
Thank you,
hanging with
everyone.
us. And I wanted to give you all the opportunity. Where can everybody find you? So Tammy, tell us where we can find you.
Well, my website is Tamara Wellons Music, and you can find me on all the streaming platforms. There's Spotify, Tidal, Apple. I have a Pandora station. Just Google Tamara Wellons and find a place to put me in your device. Okay.
Yay!
Yes,
All
and
right.
similarly, you can find all my music on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Play, Tidal, wherever you like to listen to music, you can find my music. Just search my first name, which is Cecily, Cecily, and you can find more info about me on cecilymusic.com. And you can also join me on my Instagram, where's honestly where I spend too much of my time. And I'll be doing a live meditation on Instagram tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And my Instagram, once again, is at Cecily Alexa. That's spelled CECILYALEXA. And happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all both so much. Remember, please, tips and donations, you can just send that to what you see it on your screen right below, to PayPal, to the Cash App, and to Venmo. It's all right there. And again, 25% of all of this will go towards the World Central Kitchen. Everybody can catch me at IG at Miss Diva Blue with no E here on Facebook. My website at AllisonCrockett.net. The same deal. Spotify, if you might have heard from people at Bannettstown, and Apple Music. Wherever it is, and on YouTube. And everybody go and look. If you all like the first song that I sung, every song, then you can go to YouTube, and I'm re-releasing it again. So go and check it out. I'm gonna end with a song from Bear as I'm seeing a fox outside of my window. Just walk. The fox is just coming. I guess the fox needs to feed somebody because the fox keeps coming to my yard and digging stuff and digging food in the back of my bushes and then coming and get it for like the kids or something. I don't know. But the fox is like, this is my yard now.
We're all a part of the ecosystem. You know?
It's my yard now, I guess. So this last song that I'm going to do before we end is called Everything is Beautiful. And I decided to do this because I think we need some of these types of songs. Because when I wrote this, everything was great. Everything literally was great in my life. And I was like, you know how like you get so like happy and like, wow, this is great. You should be happy about today because tomorrow might not be so good. And then tomorrow came and it wasn't. At that time, my mother had cancer. I had to go through that. And then all sorts of things. A divorce happened. Anything that could happen, happened. And I had to remember this song that everything actually is beautiful. The time that we're going through right now, as frustrating, upsetting, anxiety producing, anger producing, there's still beauty in all of these moments, in every single one of these moments. So this, to end out our set, is Everything is Beautiful. Everything is beautiful when there's nothing going on. But as everything is beautiful when things are going wrong. 'Cause I found that blessings were just given to the swift and strong. They're given to everyone. Everything seems wonderful when you feel at home. But as everything is wonderful when you're all alone. 'Cause I found that living life ain't about the bling you got on. It's about what you got at heart. It's time to live our lives just like the sun is always out, even when there's rain. Let's open up our eyes and see the beauty in our lives, even when there's pain. Yeah. Everything is marvelous when you got everything. But as everything is marvelous when there's nothing to your name. 'Cause I found the true worth doesn't come from your name or your birth. It comes from the life you've earned. Oh, everything seems beautiful, wonderful, marvelous when you got it all. But as everything is beautiful, wonderful, marvelous when you're in free fall. 'Cause I found each day we live has its own special moment. Let's open up our eyes and see the beauty in our lives, even when there's pain. It's time to live our lives just like the sun is always out, even when there's rain. Let's open up our eyes and see the beauty in our lives, even when there's pain. Yes. Thanks, everyone.
Beautiful. Thank you, Allison.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and hopefully you'll get some pancakes or some food or some flowers or something.
Got all of that, right?
See, you did good. You did good. See, he in the background right over there. He's good. Keep that one. Okay, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Good afternoon.
Happy Mother's
right,
Day, everyone.
you.
Bye.
Good to
Love you,
see
ladies.
Allison.
Thank you for
Good
having
to
me,
see you,
Allison.
Cecily.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.